Hello, I'm Dr. Tess Mauricio. We should all be beautiful inside and out.
The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. When it comes to beauty, they say she's the best. But who is this woman they call Dr. Tess in your know? The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show. The Dr. Tess Show.
This is the Dr. Tess Show. Talaga malaki anticipation for Cheryl's delivery.
So basically, everybody was just waiting. So the baby was a week late. I kept waiting and waiting and waiting because my trip to the Philippines was October 22nd. And Cheryl was due the whole week before. So I was like, oh, I wasn't worrying about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally gonna get to hang out with the baby, even get to take the baby home with her. And she gave birth, I wanna say, the day before I left. So Tess and James, they're always out of the country when I deliver.
And so we're like, God, Cheryl, maybe we're all getting nervous. We want her to have the baby because we're already leaving for Europe.
So at every event, I wasn't sure whether I could go or not. So for instance, the M Beauty concert, I was telling my brother that if I delivered 2 days before, I could still make it to the concerts because I didn't want to miss it. But it turns out I was still there, you know. And so basically at every event, I was still there, which is weird because I was so overdue, but I was so ready.
Okay, well, finally the day came.
And of course, we're gone.
Nanganak si Cheryl, we were out, we just arrived in Europe, and we saw it on Facebook and on my text na she had her baby Mia.
It seems like whenever we go out of the country, someone has a baby.
They left on Wednesday, I had delivered on Saturday. So they missed it again.
I'm so sorry, Cheryl. Lagi na lang na every time I'm out of the country, you have your baby.
Bad timing, I guess.
The same thing happened with Marie, my sister-in-law. She had one of her daughters when I was out of the country. It's just around that November time, October, November. That's the time when I go out of the country, and that's the time they decide to have a baby. Why?
Tess and I joke around, we're not leaving the country anymore.
Unfortunately, it's another girl, and that's how. So we have the baby girl Mia, and Ava, also from Cheryl. I have 3 daughters. I have Amara, I have Laurel, I have Milana, and Tess has Jaina, and the only other boy in the family besides me, which is Michael.
Michael has another female cousin.
She came out at 11:45 a.m. It was really great. And then they put her on me, and then I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, she looks exactly like Ava. So Cheryl is, I guess you can say, indecisive. So even like herself, she goes through phases where, this is when we were younger, not now, I don't want her to sound crazy, but she would be like, okay, call me Grace today, or call me Elizabeth. So like she has always hated her name. She thought the name Cheryl was just kind of lame. So with her own daughters, like she tried really, really hard to come up with the perfect name. So even with her firstborn, you know, she's like, okay, we're gonna call the baby Savannah today. So it was while she was pregnant, we'd be like, hi Savannah, how are you doing? And then she'd be like, no, that name doesn't work. And she'd figure out something else. The thing that was stressing both of us out was the name. We couldn't figure out a name for the baby. Okay, so the baby's born, and so they're just calling her baby girl Wang. So, and then I asked the lady, like, so how long do we have? And she's like, you have 5 days afterwards to name the baby. And we're like, okay. So her and Ashi were trying to figure out and come up with a compromise with what to name the baby. Although we had discussed Mia, okay, before she was born, we were like, okay, Mia. But then when she came out, I don't know. I kind of had a change of heart. I wanted, is it Lila? Like, I was thinking Lila. But then everybody else said they like Mia more. So I waited 5 days. And it was funny because when I called the hospital, and I was like, oh, this is Cheryl Wang. He's like, oh, Cheryl, you know, we need the name of your baby. Like, she was waiting for me. And so we named her Mia Catherine. That's the whole thing.
But she's so beautiful. Very nice nose, you know, fair skin, just beautiful. Kind of like a replica of Ava.
Hi, my name is Ava, and I'm 5-year-old, and today we're going to talk about my sister. I like her, and I love her too. Anyway, I love her the most sister in the whole world, but even though she cries, I still have to help my mom take care of her. I still love her even though I get mad at her.
Everything went great. You know, Cheryl did a great job. She's healthy. Mia is healthy, eats a lot. We love her. She's so cute. And now she's about 2 months old and she already is smiling and seems like she wants to talk.
A lot of people thought that I would really want a boy, and it would have been a nice symmetry, but I didn't really care because I like my girl a lot, and I thought another one would be cute too. So yeah, I love that she came out a girl, and she came out beautifully, and I'm really happy with her.
We're so happy, and definitely Mia's addition to our family is one of the biggest blessings this year.
The Dr. Tess Show.
M Beauty has expanded once again. We are now open in Rancho Cucamonga. You can have your time machine treatment, consultation for tickle lipo. We have our Venus freeze treatment, acne laser treatment, acne scar treatment, and medical grade facials. Our Rancho Cucamonga office is located inside Island Pacific Market in Rancho Cucamonga.
For 2 days only, come see Dr. Tess in the Bay Area. Call for your appointment.
You'll be impressed with M Beauty by Dr. Tess.
We all have issues with our face and skin at any age. Now stem cell technology can help. Introducing Lifeline, stem cell in a bottle.
I found the most amazing technology. This is human stem cell technology, but these stem cells are not embryonic.
Sabi nila bumata daw ako. Tsaka nawala yung mga wrinkles, tapos nag-glow yung face ko.
Skin becomes brighter and clearer just after a few days.
Someday, stem cells will change the world. Today, stem cells will change our skin.
She's a doctor, a best-selling author, an accomplished public speaker, and America's favorite dermatologist.
Annual skin exams are an important part of staying healthy.
Now, Dr. Tess answers your medical questions live on Wake Up San Diego.
This problem is reversible.
To submit your question, go to sandiego6.com and click on Talk to Dr. Tess.
I'm here to help. All you have to do is ask.
Talk to Dr. Tess, only on Wake Up San Diego, Tuesday, 5 to 9.
In my trade, people go to great lengths to look younger and more beautiful. I believe you can retain, enhance, and even turn back the clock without going under the knife.
There is no need for a facelift, a brow lift, or eyelid surgery. The Time Machine uses the latest technology to make you look 10 to 20 years younger without surgery, so you always look natural.
You should try Dr. Tess's Time Machine. I did, and I couldn't be happier.
The Dr. Tess Show.
I never imagined that I could look like this at this age, at almost 60.
Growing up, Hilda Cornell was the actress. Like, every single movie that I remember growing up is like, she was the star. And so when they told me Hilda and her husband are gonna, you know, come to the clinic, you're gonna get, well, first I'm so excited just to meet them. I don't even care if they're gonna have treatments. And they're like, talk to them and see how, you know, if they want to do anything.
I did a lot of the Time Machine. You're supposed to do like one every 6 months, but I did 4 of those in a year. I had the Skinfinity, I had a little bit of Botox, a little bit of Juvederm. I did the lipo massage, and what else? I think I did it all.
They're just so nice. I was so actually surprised how down to earth. You got here before I did. I think you guys, I think you were waiting outside because I had to open the door, and you know, so they got here. They're so prompt. They got here earlier than me, and so I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I made Hilda Cornell wait to open the door, and they're so nice, so sweet, and then we just really felt comfortable from the start.
My goal is to have really good skin because I had a lot of spots. So I had the photofacial too. I had a lot of spots that were giving me like an age look, you know, and I really didn't like it. So that Dr. Tess cleared that all up for me.
I explained to her, you know, my philosophy about anti-aging, that, you know, you don't have to go under the knife. We have now the latest technologies we can utilize. We can combine them so that we can just turn back the clock on aging, stop the aging process, but you look like yourself. Because obviously she is, you know, one of the most iconic faces in cinema.
The difference I see now is like my skin is clearer. It's tighter. Because I told her I just don't want to look like somebody else, you know, just me, but nicer, firmer skin, you know. When I face the camera now, I feel much more confident. I feel that I look much better, and I'm not very conscious like I have the spots. I was watching my film that I did the year before, and I was seeing the spots that were there that were making me look a little bit older, and I go, look at that spot now, it's gone, you know. So I feel fresher when I face the camera.
And what the most shocking thing was after we finished her treatment, Ralph was like, I think I can.
I'll do it.
I think I'll do it.
He did.
Yep.
Okay, I just turned 60, and I was getting old. And when I came here, it was not quite a year ago, I came here for my wife, for Hilda. And when I got the first treatments, it was after the first time machine. And a few weeks later, I started looking at myself. I said, you know, you're actually starting to look younger, which I didn't think was possible. So then I started thinking, you know what, let's start working on the body. And let's start working on diet. So I actually had a goal for myself, and I lost 30 pounds since I started coming here. And it was all because of this different look in my face where I looked at her. I'm feeling younger. I'm more energetic. I don't feel old. Yeah, like I said, I turned 60, but I really feel like I'm in my 30s. And when I'm with my kids now, people see us who haven't met me before and think I'm their older brother, which is really exciting for me. Yeah, just amazing. I've had the time machine. I've had Venus Freeze. I've had Botox. I've had Juvederm.
The first time I met Ralph, I thought for sure he was. I knew he was married to Hilda Cornell, and I knew he was Filipino, but when I first met him, I could have sworn he was Korean because he looked exactly like my best friend in med school, who was Korean, Dan Lee. So he's assured me that he's not, but I'm sure somewhere in his heritage he's got Korean blood. So I consider him a brother in that way.
You know, I remember the first time we met too. We were talking, and you mentioned that you felt like I could be your dad or something.
Maybe a brother now.
Now it's more like a brother, because now I remember that you say, you remind me of my dad. I feel more like your little brother nowadays.
There you go.
You know, before my kids were seeing me, and they touch my tummy and they look at me and say, hey, Dad, you ought to do something about the spots on your face, you know. Dad, you ought to really get some skin treatments. You ought to take care of yourself. Now when they see me, they go, they saw me over Christmas, and when they walked in the door, they saw me from behind, and when I turned around, they didn't recognize me.
They both look so much younger, and they're both just feeling so much younger. And Ralph just told me that it all started with
the treatments. Yeah, we wanted to lose weight after that and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, and now I call them the rock star couple.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm 58 years old. This was me a month ago. I could hardly look at myself in the mirror. This is me now. I didn't think it was possible, but I feel and I look great. And the best part is that I did it all without having surgery. It's as though I stepped into a time machine and I look 10 years younger. Thank you, Dr. Tess.
You're welcome, Jennifer. If you're like Jennifer and you want to look younger, call one of our M Beauty clinics near your area. Step into our time machine and we'll bring you back.
2014 na naman po. Matagal na akong di nakakabalik sa San Diego. But this time, babalik kami sa Chula Vista. This will be on February 7. Doon po kami sa Rancho del Rey Middle School. So I'll see you there. I'll be with my favorite dermatologist, Tess Mauricio. See you on February 7 sa Chula Vista.
I'm so blessed to have a successful career in show business and be a wife and a mother at the same time. After my second child, napansin ko na parang tumaba ako. And I'm so lucky to find the best, si Dr. Tess.
Women's bodies change after childbirth. It's almost impossible to get back in shape after having kids. Our tickle lipo procedure will get that body back.
Ladies, we can get our sexy back.
Dr. Tess, simply the best.
The Dr. Tess Show.
Hey, Al! What's up?
Nothing much, how are
You are looking so good.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So today, I'm going to be seeing my good friend, Allie.
My name is Allison. I'm from San Diego and I work as a cashier in Voyeur nightclub in downtown.
Allie and I go way back. We are childhood friends. My best friend, my soulmate, I call her, Jennifer. Jennifer is Allie's cousin. So we all grew up together. We played together, went to each other's houses, went to all the same schools, and we also shared the struggle of acne.
My acne it started off in middle school. So it started off as a little ones probably around my chin, and then going on into 8th grade, I started to get the cystic acne. And at first I thought like, oh, maybe it's just hormonal, I'm just growing up, but it stuck with me throughout high school, throughout college, and I've tried everything from minocycline to all the different kinds of creams and different kinds of washes, benzoyl peroxide.
And, obviously growing up, it's hard. We did all the regular things that were available at that time. So prescriptions, Proactive, and then once the laser started coming out and I was able to offer these treatments to her, we started doing those as well. But the latest treatment that I have is the Tri-Beam for acne. And I've done those treatments on her and they are so successful. It's really made a difference for not just her acne, but her skin texture, her pore size, and she even had, like tiny little bumps on her chin that I was having a very hard time treating, and it helped even to get rid of that.
Today I'm here to see Angela. I'm doing a follow-up for the Tri-Beam laser. I had that about 2 weeks ago. So we're going to talk about what we need to do next and if I need any more treatments from here.
How do you think your skin feels? How does it look?
From 2 weeks ago, it looks really good. I mean, obviously it's still like going through like the whole process, but everything has like smoothed out. My pores are like tighter. My makeup is easier to apply.
Yeah, it looks so smooth right now.
Even like the coloration.
Oh, good.
Like,
so the color of
everything's
the
like
skin
evened out, and so I like this better.
Meaning the scars, because you had like a couple of like dark acne scars that we were trying
I mean
to
they are lightening up too, but also like the pigmentation.
Oh, like because you had some like brown spots.
Yeah,
right.
That and just everything is more like clear. I can't explain that, but
your skin looks cleaner and brighter.
Yes, it does. No, seriously, when I wake up and I wash my face, it looks radiant, and I was never able to say that before.
Good. Like with me, you know how I had like super bad acne. I had my whole struggle since like we were like super
we both
young.
have.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably about the same.
Same time. Yeah, same time, same severity. Where it's like we did everything. We did birth control pills, the PDTs, the acne lasers.
I think you even had the Accutane.
Yeah, I had Accutane as well. So I think my acne might have been worse than yours.
I think they're pretty similar though, because I even had to take medication.
You had to take minocycline.
Yeah, minocycline.
Yeah, we put you on that too.
Yeah, it was very stubborn.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because your skin was just a little bit less
responsive than mine was, you know, to the treatment. So I think we finally found one.
Finally.
That's going to work for you.
Yeah, I mean, those other ones did work well too, but this one is probably the best.
Well, this is easier too. So the Tri-Beam, the eraser laser for the acne that we do, it's nice because versus PDT, where the PDTs, we have the downtime, right? You can't be in the sun for 2 days. And then since we're Filipino, like we get dark so easy, like we literally look kind of ashy and like a couple shades darker for a few weeks. So it's just, you know, it's just annoying to have to deal with it. But with the Tri-Beam, it's like you literally wake up the next morning and your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, with the PDT, it's I feel like it's the same
effect,
or I have the same results, and it's just as good as the PDT without the downtime.
Cool,
so
good.
That's what I like, and that's why I was scared to do the PDT again, because I'd have to stay indoors and all of that. But with this one, no, there's no downtime.
I remember that you told me that your friend Try after your PDT, he's like, "Ooh, girl, you got dark."
Yeah, that was embarrassing because it made it seem like my skin got much worse.
Yeah, exactly. You're trading one thing for another.
Yeah.
Right? That happened with me too. Like, I was so proud because I thought like, wow, my pores are smaller, my skin's clear, my acne scars are better. And it was like maybe a week after I'd done the treatment, I saw one of my Filipina patients. She's like, "Oh, you look dark." I'm like, "Really?"
It's not even like a tan. It's
gray.
Yeah.
Right? You just look kind of gray and ashy. So I totally understand. But yeah, I'm super excited. I just did mine. I think a little bit after you did, and so I'm noticing big like results. I think my skin just looks so much better. I'm a lot less oily too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little bit more drier, which is better though, because my skin has always been so oily, but it's definitely controlled a lot of the oil.
Yeah.
That I don't even need to like really blot during the day as much anymore.
Ooh, that's a big deal. That means your makeup stays on better too.
It does, yeah.
Good. Cool. Okay, well, we'll do it again. Just keep on schedule, okay? I want you to do it every 2 weeks until you really feel like your acne is under control and managed.
Yeah.
At that point, once it is managed, and we can just do maintenance treatments, or actually, if you want, we can maybe treat some scarring afterwards, like some of the depressed scarring that leaves little divots in the skin. We can treat that in the future once the acne's better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yay, thank you.
Yay, you're welcome.
You're the best.
Oh,
Really.
thanks.
In my trade, people go to great lengths to look younger and more beautiful. I believe you can retain, enhance, and even turn back the clock without going under the knife.
There is no need for a facelift, a brow lift, or eyelid surgery. The Time Machine uses the latest technology to make you look 10 to 20 years younger without surgery, so you always look natural.
You should try Dr. Tess's Time Machine. I did, and I couldn't be happier.
February 2, 2014, makita ho tayo sa Sacramento, sa Consumnes River, dun sa College Recital Hall. We'll see you there, alright? Bye-bye. I'm gonna be with my favorite dermatologist, Tess Mauricio. Bye-bye. See you on February 2, Sacramento.
In this business, your face is your number one asset. It's the canvas for all your emotions. How's that for drama?
Hilda Cornell has one of the most beautiful faces in international cinema.
So you want to be sure your face is well taken care of. So I go to the best. I go to Dr. Tess.
We customize our treatments to your individual needs. Our Time Machine program can make you look 10 years younger in a natural way. It's super high-tech and very economical.
Dr. Tess, simply the best.
A lot of people ask me, Dr. Tess, anong recommendation mo sa makeup? And does makeup really cause acne? My recommendation for makeup is find a product that is mineral makeup. Mineral makeup has been proven to be healthier for our skin. You know, yung makeup for TV and theater, that's made more from oil and can clog your pores and can make your acne worse. Actually, when I go on TV and they put that type of makeup on me, I make sure after I'm off, tanggalin agad. Also, remove your makeup before sleeping. And there's wonderful ways now. There's different types of ultrasound cleaners like Clarisonic that can remove the makeup very, very deep and can really deep clean your pores, so that if you have medication or type of products to decrease acne, it can penetrate better. And finally, as far as makeup goes, pick one that has sunscreen. There's so many out there now that it has built-in sunscreen. It will give you extra protection from sun exposure and can keep your skin younger looking for longer.
The Dr. Tess Show.
So my mom and dad, 24 hours a day, nasa Filipino TV. So they love their teleseries, and the #1 teleserye for my mom is My Husband's Lover. And actually, she claims that she is the very first fan of My Husband's Lover, that she knew from the very first episode that this is going to make it huge. And she was right, and it became a phenomenon. So when she found out that the cast of My Husband's Lover is having a concert in LA, she said, "Tess, you must bring me." And I said, "But Ma, you know, it's like Friday night and I have a full clinic and we're gonna be caught in the worst kind of traffic, Friday night traffic, going to LA." She said, "I don't care. You must take me because I am their #1 fan, especially of Tom." So we did it. I cut my clinic short. We left around 3:30 and we did not arrive in Glendale until almost 8 o'clock. But my mom was very happy. My dad, not so much. Of course, he doesn't care so much for the handsome guys on teleserye. But he did it for my mom. And when my mom first met Tom, wow, she was so happy. She was smiling like a high school girl. And she was blushing. It was so cute to see her with Tom. And I'm so happy that I was able to, you know, do this for my mom, to give her the moment to let her see and spend time with her matinee idols.